What's the appeal in being roasted? It's a test of your humility. Being roasted for fun builds character, so you don't easily get offended when people throw shit at you. This was actually a popular tradition during the Middle Ages, called flighting wiki:/n.wikipedia.org wikiflighting. By engaging in this verbal duel, participants learned to handle insults and criticism gracefully, which fostered humility. Simultaneously, successfully defending oneself and crafting clever retorts built self-confidence and showcased one's verbal prowess. This balance of humility and confidence was crucial for navigating social dynamics and establishing personal reputation in Norse and medieval societies. I dislike roasting because I think most roasts are rather shallow and blatant, and no matter the intention, the only way to make the audience laugh is for it to make sense. So if whatever insult they throw your way is laughed upon, it means others share that view of you. Kinda depressing tbh. Like you can have fun without making people insecure. It makes me think of Michael Scott in The Office. He thought it would be fun, but then the comments hit too close to home and he got upset. A good roast is usually funny even for the one being roasted. Everyone gets a good laugh. I have no idea, I would probably cry the whole time. If you mean on Reddit, I haven't the vaguest idea. Masochism and sadism. Humiliation ritual. I see no appeal, but I know some people enjoys having that type of attention. Because it is shit talking done with a sense of humor, and humor is funny and funny is fun. If you take yourself too seriously than you want, understand the appeal. Like if you would be offended by your friends calling you a moron when you do something stupid on purpose, you might not like it. Being seen. To show what a great sport you are and that group sodomy is a bit much for light entertainment. Money and/or to feed one's narcissism that you are important enough to be roasted. Roasting without knowing the person very well is pointless and stupid. But it's a key aspect of all my close friendships and my marriage. If I ever did it, I'm the type of person who would want to have my depression reinforce it a deeper. When I'm depressed, I don't really want someone to come along and try to make me happy. I want to sit in my shit, for lack of a better term. Not saying everyone posting there is depressed, but if I did post there one day, that would be my reason. When you starve attention, this is one way to get it, whether the comments are unfavorable. My guess is that Tom Brady, for example, missed being in the limelight. Why do some people like being tied up and beaten up by a dominatrix for sexual pleasure? We're all different, man. I think it's the all publicity is good publicity type mindset. It's just an easy way for some people to feel like others are paying attention to them even if it's a roast. An important element of a good joke is the unexpected. Whether it's the words, the scenario, the delivery, emphasis, implication, something has to buck the conventional order. Being blatantly insulted, much less repeatedly and publicly, is a huge taboo in every other moment of life. So a roast becomes one of the deeper wells of the unexpected. When I was in middle and high school, we'd host roasts at camps and in some of our clubs. They were all good-natured, and honestly it felt pretty good to know people were paying attention to like the nitty-gritty details of your habits or whatever. Like for example, if you had a klutzy friend that always trips or falls, a roast would be like Tom will always be there to point out all of the rocks on the sidewalk, especially the invisible ones. Absolutely loved the witness of roasts because no one was ever cruel, only pushed the envelope a little bit.